My name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of TapTapSend. People, TapTapSend is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana. If you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download TapTapSend on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on TapTapSend.
TapTapSend. Send more, spend less.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? Then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
All right, Ebusia from Mama Kwaba SBTV Africa. So when you say the voice of the community, and that Thursday, 6 p.m. sharp. Megacha say Germany fue, Schengen fue. Aye. Megacha say Thursdays be 6 to 7. Me the Aisha beba. Nene. Only say me ni amafo bebredi nkomo sa na de bia no a very important thing ye ba be kan ne no nti share link we ma onua bi na onua bi nso be join ne mo fa ma questions mra ene ma adwenkyere mra ye be kinkan ama mo very important na ne ade ye ba be hwe ne say de bia no me no mo kasa na ma no aha de ma no na wo say ye mbema ne ni say because ye mu bebre so wa ye nye research nti eni and a man they want to me, our Germany, a man they want to me, and I didn't make any news, I didn't make interviews in and a man they want to me, and your man, you want to remember a so what's here. It's a very important more and more Europe and America, a Germany as some in America. And Misami UK question, and Misami Italy question, and Misami Canada near the Germany as some. And many Aisha, your Baba say. No question say man they want to me and I be biara man just I want to mean oba na mistake kra na want to mean kebi you say man they want to me a very important topic me dia ba ne I ba be hu no kra wom enti many Aisha e kwakodi nkomo you fa me DJ Nyame sa fe do ni abo e channel so like share link no ma unu e bi no so mbra so bi enti mo amhwe no share mo obi a WhatsApp so Facebook page share mo no mo mbra so for adwenkyere ba comment section we question bi obesa obisa Aisha obetime bisa ne a very important topic bebiri amino makasa na man na wotumi wa ade yeni say yeni ya kasa ade ne sa okay mami go straight na me ne Aisha enkodi nkomo Aisha me mo akwa ba SBTV Africa so boko de
boko DJ Nyame
awon feyima hey this chick she fine papa but don't try say they go run her because she married. She be nice, heavy fantabuta woman. Don't try say, Aja, I just say, husband where? Husband where now?
Yes.
Hello. Yes, we are. Internet in the stable. Catch our internet is stable. Nene topic I ever raised in say obi ahun ye, oba no ye. Obi ahun ye de Aisha and say internet na obeso obunumu so obunumu ani It's a number of joining our SBTV Africa. So about the share.
Is it?
Say no question. No question. And Marin they to me with Germany. One now. It's making sure say a very important topic. Not see the other ba. Bibi I say man they to me. Actually, I just had the way I'm but then I'll catch it. No question. I shall to me.
Good evening, DJ Nyame. I met Tonka.
Good evening.
And
I said, me Concord plane flight and no, she saw the no.
Sir.
Oh, line here is kochi. But I shall South America over to you, and I see a share. Say, do women have more rights in Germany than men? Are they women go for be a casa ecosupa? Me over to you. No crabby woman, and I say, me money new to me or bibi I say, mano, o cause your free police is here now. Maybe you will see a bontis is here and the NTB. No crabby no.
Okay, see, generally, no, there isn't any law here putting women ahead of men. It's certain uncle for can say, ma to me, Tim Beman, law be any hosa. However, I think what Germany has tried to do, and it's not just Germany, most of Europe, is say they would empower women, along the line, because in the past, so if you're looking at Europe generally, some let's say 100 years ago, or maybe a dozen 50 years ago, women didn't have so much right. There were even some countries, women were not allowed to vote and blah, blah. So it's like men were the ones who were in charge. Or bad year, where Jumane said, so that was basically it. But with time, things are changing. I'm going to say, you know what? We have to empower women. Women have to have some rights as well. Trying to get women so do baby and men and no stage do not so do no. So they are trying so hard say everything possible so that women would be comfortable and empowered. So that nyama, maybe almost me, but of course, men are men and women are and yet be there are some things that men would do better and some things that women but has say no. I'm try some men say men. Hello.
As internet in breaky, I think says over but I don't know. So I say over log it out, so I log in. I don't know what is happening to your internet. I don't know. I don't know. Log it out, so now log it in. But a breaky. Try so log it off. No, I log in back.
Let me do that.
Okay. It's Ebusia for some SBTV Africa. Sana many Aisha and many numbers no a social worker no I want to immigration so anti immigration experts. Yeah, anti questions we will be sana. I'm catching every Thursday. Be about 6 we for Germany in Schengen. And Germany in common Schengen visa ne acquaint you from Schengen here and nyame adom say China Friday dia am ne UK for na ye nti na me Aisha baby me enko Aisha is say line na back what mean ka
okay patron me tonka
nti koso yetie
okay yeah and generally now no try somewhere in such a way say you know what like has a mentality and band the brain mentality not to is that what men can do women can do it too that's the struggle now, right? But I mean it's not a bad thing say try say empower women. So like before in the past, even here in Germany till now, men will earn more than women in so many jobs, and when it comes to working, and maybe so we can tell what qualifications we are so bad. No, Beman so qualification now. It is possible, say maybe the man over you because the advantage, not just because of your Bema, but they consider so many things. Or Bema on him, into own here maternity leave, you know, all of those things. On giant continue in Kosheba, own friend say, oh, buy yare into bra. Auntie, a bit more consider Sanya normal for Bema instead. And I'll bet you so I say the way you're working environment until I say no. In Bema, because on more maternity a bit more Jesus say paternity leave, no, but because they don't have to go and stay home for a long time, no. Into omo career and say uko any more time, no na opposition, no, like how do you say your step ne kosro. But oba obenyem okwakotene fie and no wasenya ba into no so only Bema started the same time crowd after some years no Bema na kuninim credit because no we breaky you know. So that's the whole thing. These are some of the things that you know they are trying to work on so that life would be also easier for women, you know. And they say you have sometimes some families or mobeka say Obema ni mum come on maternity leave, you know, depending on how much who is getting, you know. So my many more, you know, things like that. So this is just a little bit of you know, a friend is saying back info. Now back to the main issue. Obeti that most of the times in the Ghanaian community, in the African community, say almost say women have a lot of right than men. But like I said, written no and in law, no, that's not the case. It's not written anywhere. However, akwa yes sir, because I'm not watching it mostly because so when you're bate, not something is not working, right? One say maybe I don't know now. Typical African, a friend is saying, home no. Say when you could not take. Now say maybe it gets to some point that he's not treating you right. The way we are brought up as African women is like you say, you know, it's okay, men kasabi be fine. So now what so you're suffering, but because before I walk on, your catcher will say, if you go, don't come back. Whatever it is, stay there. Inti okone nko ye kra to ho na like you're being suppressed, but honom unti being back, then you're quiet. Inti se imba no nya sa chance and they end up in Europe where they know say here you cannot suppress a woman, you know, because like Obabi could reported say you're suppressed. It doesn't matter. You don't have to hit her. Even if you're how do you say emotionally crying, you're treating her that way. I just emotional. She has every right to report, and you'll be in trouble. I think say in Baneba Hasina, then they are more enlightened because the system is working. It's not just that the system is favoring the woman. It's the other way around. Say Obana to know your bear no bear report. It has the same consequence that the woman would also have. So it's a two-way thing. But mostly, like I said, because of saying ye raising like we have it in our mind. Yeah, freedom, say, oh, how things are different. If you into bibia kakra onye report. So then you hear news out there say banning the power because almost feel say like we're free now into reporting more. And then the case of the men, and so I quite to say a typical African man, you're brought out, say you're strong, you're the head of the family. You get it? Like you have to show say you're in charge. So you're strong. So into say oba abrochi hakrampo, not say oba treat you like you say now with DJ so you know suppressing you, you know, how do you say more treating you emotionally, whatever, physically. Sometimes no, most even in Ghana, no, most of them on casa because of okay, because Obama and no, or you know, something like that. I said, yeah, best reno into unknown so no audition into Obaha has almost the same thing, even though there's a freedom, no, still on feeling or person feeling like the man he is, into on sorry country and reporting to be sending really treating is our way na whereas in Ban, I'm feeling say this is my freedom, this is my chance. Into bibia on it or kind of mekwa now watch you won't no maka in memanache, you know, into that's why you hear it. I mean, I'm not saying that's it most of the time. Sometimes I think that the man can be very troublesome and the woman, maybe that's the only option. The only option, and they say she has to do something. Good. I was giving an example. Say if you're in a home, oba oni wukunonete muomba na kasakasa biba na yefre police. Of course, here like I said, there's no law. However, women and children are protected because the idea is without women, there's nobody basically, right? Like we build a nation. And nations have become nations and nations. So the idea is also there. And equality are very, very important. Here children are very important. It is on you're in a automatically no obano ne your friend is saying akolano, right? In kolano bibi ba wo fie hono ma move police automatically be man only be can we see about thing. You would have to go oyire no ana onipa na no ho awo mba na ono no betina ho because onkolani nti obetina ho no na wo akoko baby for other. You get it? So that's just how it is. But if the man is the one who is probably in charge of the children, let's say it's the other way around. Papa no notify nation kolano and a mama no na ekwa adwuma ba. It would be the same thing. Say they would throw you the woman out and the man and the children will live there. But no, you're very rare cases. It's very hard. Say you would see Obama or Tiffy or raising kolan mostly na mbana. So I think that's why Akwakwa Yesana say, Mbano or power no. And like I said, you can't hit a woman. You do some words on the woman. Okache police said, this is what you said. This is this. What you attend me. What bomb me. That's it for you. Like I said, it's the same way. So Oban so Bobema, But maybe like I said, Obama no quite the real Kwakwa no. Doesn't even look like BBAT, but Obama the real Bekano, what bombing, and so then the men are mostly in trouble. And I said, Bana saying Krata Semso as well. Maybe most men and so if you more woman Krata Sem are tied to in Kolano ne ma meno. Because maybe my men now never one Krata and I figure like Omwaba Binya through that into Esana or you're careful. Because when you say once a BBC na Obiko report here like unknown and Hobetreno. So I think these are some of the roles that play, but generally, no, there isn't a specific law that says women have all the rights and men don't. So yeah.
I am sure watch it move fine, but I'm sure here is the case a babia ni yentem. And so a native fee. And cause also we be use nkola na say oba na hwe nkola na ya de nti yema say niba. And I misunderstand it.
It's the same thing, and I make so Obano na acquire case now. Say, why you be and I say, what you're telling, what can be a channel. Then, of course, who be man you be USC.
Now, some mention I'm a case now, be your banesi.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, Obano, for instance, is here, and I'm funny, we say, Ebi, I'm an email, now, Obumi, me, one day, Obumi, be man. Na makoye case obumia because you remember bu wa ebom na obumia na me koka say oba na obumia police for the BGD.
I mean
it's also me say oba no ma koka say police because me nim say remember bu wa omu ye kete tokunya omu yire mu TikTok they feel they give them boo it was say oba na obumia and now tabumia. Let me catch police. Now police now be kicking Oban out. Now the ain't calling film. You need a collabia.
It's that's but they call. Or evidence.
I'm say. Oh yeah, someone say. I'm say me be man. That's just reality.
Ghana mo be so kakaba Debbie. I'm facing reality. Maybe omu no, but to you now be your case no. Debbie omu say ma say oh yes, we say oh you're abo. Or maybe omu team. But no, you have as much right as abuse is abuse. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. To your Bema, but Oyirabo, Oyirabo side to side extent. What should you do? Go and report. I know the thing is, Bema baby, they don't report it. But if you go and report, you will get the same treatment like so Obana so report here Obenya. Honestly, so maybe you but I don't think so. Hase, like everybody has rights. But I think Bema no feel say obi better into your own report, that's the thing, But of course you have to also consider say they feel in this case, your Bema, but why you're vulnerable. Of course they would treat that the same way. But just to be realistic, and so of course, you said women are the minority. If you weigh things up, men don't have the upper hand. So women know, yeah, soft and why. So they wouldn't necessarily throw the woman out. Say, uncle that no. There isn't anything like that. But I mean, if it's a serious case, you're betting on. So depending on the case, baby, no, I say, and you miss abonting, like you will see abonting just what will be you bet you won't see abonting just like that. They would take you, question you, detain you, and all of that. It's not like you will see abonting, but like I said, the same way if it's a man too, they would give him the same treatment. They would give him the same treatment.
More questions, more questions. Mumbisa, obesa question comment section. Let me bisa. So obesa send voice notes to Let me ama me someone more me WhatsApp number no. Let me send to a +233 240 677 +233 me to comment section. Let me send you question obesa obisa Aisha concerning the topic ye treat and no. Obetimi ebisa na me mabache no mo amuntimi type obetimi type or comment section na ma you can kind of yi wa no nti we are Germany nkomo na yedi nti obetimi ebisa na ye hwe ye say do women have more rights in Germany than men na ya asema ebisa because nkofo bebra me ni omo edi nkomo beti say man no power. A man with power, the bigger crime, so the man can all right, because a man with power. It's a man, I shall be churching. Also, who will be up say, Obisana, Obit me Bisano. Send questions. Guys, I don't know.
No, I think I don't know what I'm reading.
Yeah.
Say, I know generally people say women and children, they are the minority, so they have more rights. Yeah, I mean, to some extent, like I said before, to some extent, yes, but it doesn't mean say or bar you have you're saying say you have so much right, so you would misbehave and they will not take it against you. No, there are so many women here. Also, anyhow, they take your children away from you. You get it. So all these things happen. So it's not any one side thing. However, women know because we are a bit, women are a bit vulnerable, like omona usually report they be or let's say mostly normal way omona yeti there. So yes.
Okay, more question. Number to me, ask any voice notes. Now they about say comment section. So I mean, we ain't in the next 26 minutes, you be pong. I shall the minute do 1 hour. So what question be able to be sana? I shall be so sending we young kind be.
I said, good evening, DJ and Aisha. Madam Aisha, I've sent you email for about 2 weeks now, but have not gotten a reply. By that, then I probably haven't received your email. I don't have many emails via unreplied. I think it's just one. Or no cry, it's about my number, so I'm get to reply. Otherwise, maybe I've been able to reply. So maybe I landed in my spam or something. But then please resend your email because I try my best to reply on my emails. Yeah.
Okay. More questions. I'm from more Solomon Anani. Okay, it says it's true, my brother. Okay. Strange World TV Ghana. Augustine Adai. I said, I mean yes and no. What's the meaning? Good evening, DJ Nyame and Aisha. Slevanos Nuchuga. Erica Mankwa says it's everywhere in Ghana. What is everywhere in Ghana? Erica Mankwa says it's the most vulnerable is protected, and that is always the kids and women. Okay. Esther Odai says, Aisha, may God bless you. Okay, it's more question. I'm person mubisa na voice to tomorrow to me the about my number the whole screen so no. So what question be person mubisa na Aisha take away we say ubi bisa away.
Aisha, do you think women abuse these rights? I won't be partial, so I will not take sides, you know. I will not take sides. I mean, I'm a woman. I don't want to take the sides of the women. I don't want to take the side of the men. But I think it's a two-way thing, you know. Yeah, I know there are women, some women who are very troublesome. I think, you know, it's not necessarily because the idea is that women have rights, but I think it's more about it's human nature. People are just different, and just like men and women, the same, and the same. So mean to me, person me kind of say like in bad to say. I feel say it's more human nature. But yeah, if they abuse these rights, some of them abuse them. Some of them know say, you know, they have with whatever reasons for migrants. They have so many reasons why person like if you person can manage, you know, it happens most of the time. The same way the memo person can ban so you get it. Yeah, so I think it's like I said, it's a two-way thing. But yeah, definitely some of them do abuse these things. Yeah.
But oh, Shema, the end abusing more. What can and it's any abusing more?
You know the common thing, and America, like we're talking about this topic where our topic is here because generally no the obete pani or when I'm bani saying me see it mostly in no na report bibi and fine bibi na ye manisi abontin. It's just very rare cases the other way around. So of course until we use it like statistics, I mean research bia, so I cannot say for a fact say mean to mean back my findings, but from hearsay, from stories you've heard, and the stories that people come to you with, you know, usually there's the women who are actually taking advantage of this. Yeah.
Who can I say? Me the enemy say enkola nim dia. Who can say enkola woman na obano favor mbano more. Yes sir.
Yeah, because of enkola no.
Enkola ni titi. Everyone say enkola nim dia and there 50-50 ana. But say me who say 50-50 ana. No still na 70-30.
I mean, okay, not necessarily. 50-50, sir. Not necessarily, no. So even if in yeah, even if in Kola animo cry, now you know then I make kind of because somehow we are seen as the vulnerable species into whichever way, no. Somehow no, a bit favoring a bit more than in Burma, no. Yeah.
I know BB so and I say why it should be so that women have the rights. I know BB so.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's general. It's back from history. It's back from women have always been the minority. So now, modern world, they are trying to put women on the same level as men. So somehow there are so many things and we consider women as compared to men. That is the only way we can get some level of equality, you know. That's just it.
But they ain't take away. Is the questions come around?
Okay, so it's also is learning the German language and writing exam before travel to Germany still in power? It depends on what you're traveling to Germany to. So you still would need the A1. They still haven't necessarily taken it off totally, but the law has still not been passed. Until still here A1, also at least you pass the A1 union certificate and with me about. And your A1 certificate shouldn't be older than 6 months. So as a tourist, you don't need language. So as students, depending on the course you're studying, it's a program now studying your English and you don't need German as well. Good evening, DJ. Please ask her if I can work in Germany with EU family member residence permit. I'm in Spain. I think I've spoken about this a couple of times. If you could come and work in Germany, but only if you have a permanent residence. You would need a permanent residence to be able to come to Germany to switch your residence into a German working one. Yeah.
Okay. Move from questions in my time minutes so. We say simple mobile say because they feel the women are vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, it plays a role. It's part of this whole thing. Like women being vulnerable, women be the lower, like not women be second class. It's still, like I said, almost try so much change, but it still hasn't changed that women are class. Second class citizens. So that's what they're trying to change. That's why it's like that. Yeah.
Okay, more questions. We are person mubisa na mufambra na enche ene Aisha we na de Germany nkomo. Nti the obese obisa na bia no betime bisa no.
So I say, Aisha, please, does it mean if women abuse men, they will go on and arrest the man? If the woman is the one abusing the man, why would they arrest the man? No.
So would they arrest the woman?
If they would arrest the woman if she's abusing the man, of course they will arrest the woman. If the man,
Aisha, we are sure.
Yeah, if the man has the guts to go and report, say he's being abused, he has evidence he's being abused, of course they would arrest the woman.
Okay, evidence. Now then, a bam on the side there, and it's more evidence.
Bibia here evidence.
Okay, into what you mean? Go kaka say, ebia, why we use West Amount, and I say what it to, and I say we do attempt. Untimi go kind of can unfambo the case.
No, be a best for kasa.
Okay, so we hear evidence.
Yeah, so I think the women who are reporting, I think said something almost share estatia. They all have something. Mostly don't want maybe abono nenia baby no they call, but like and emotional abuse then. So you have to be able to tell the kind of emotional abuse you're going through. Sometimes there are cases where people have to bring their children because maybe you need any physical evidence into me take cases where women say, okay, quack, I said, Papa, yeah, me say, Papa, yeah, me say. Then they'll be using their children as evidence to speak for them, and that is even worse. For your Bema, and you have something like that, so you're finished. Because the Becky are very very simple, but everything you have to have evidence. You have to have something. I could you say like many say na me say obia bone like what shows, so
okay, so let's take this one from Winifred Ajimai.
Winifred say, I'm coming to join my husband. Is there any work I can quickly apply for since I can't speak the German? There are certain languages that, it depends on your qualifications. I always say it. I think they're going to on almost like say, so who need qualification now say then you have nothing to lose because but what qualification and maybe you can say, hey, me Ghana and come here why, in all case, no, depends on your qualifications. If you get here and you don't mind, you want to just do anything. There are so many jobs I'll bet me we don't need German. Amazon for Juma, cleaning a Juma, most of them they just do it without you don't even need the German. For the beginning. But then you would have to learn the language, yeah. Kwame Brobe, what are you saying? They will find ways to calm the man down if the fault is from the woman. So you see, maybe that's trick now what they remove in man no. Yeah, because like all canon and my many fault and she be you the fatcher me when then you people would accept no what's now. And so momo yo more sorry. Yeah. Maybe that's just it.
Okay.
The fault is from us straight away, they will handcuff him. So you're talking about the police, right? Okay, you're talking about the police. I get it. Yeah, okay, totally. I get it. Say if the fault is from the woman, they will try to calm the man down. They will not arrest the woman right away, but I think they will still separate them. They will still ask the man to go somewhere. If I catch a papa and say, baby, it's a hotel and not baby. And if things calm down, maybe number back. And like you say, maybe if it's the man, maybe I'm finish straight away. Because like you said, to some extent, like I said, Ubia could report here, Ubia or case, whether a man or a woman. However, the women have a bit of a happy hand. It's just normal. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what's the procedure for a Canadian citizen to migrate to Germany? Canadians like the American, if you want to migrate here, I think it's not so difficult. You could move here with I think more visa free po. You can just go to Germany without a visa. And I think that you would have some time to look for a job. If you're able to find a job, you can stay here. If you don't find a job, you would have to go back home. I think that's how it is with Americans and Canadians who want to live here. What is Michael saying? If you are in asylum procedure and the immigration asks you to go to your country embassy to go do passport, what would be the outcome? If you're in asylum, usually if someone be your passport, that means name identity. When I catch SYZ so. But nim. Ntimi mfa won so enko saa kro no because ni nkrata bi a chese office akro no nti usually no convince o say konna koye nkrata ne bra mostly no koye nkrata ne ba na chese wo bibia beti bedi wa kofie nti no be just because say the okuta bi enim say wo fi hanti e de wo ko hono ma aban ni ntimi nka say wo mfi hanti ye njo because okuta nkrata so mostly no saa netie. BJ, this matter in Africa side, especially Ghanaian side, there is a secret. Oh, okay. Please tell us the secret. Me too, I want to hear. I say, please, Winifred says, well, please, can an Ausbildung program be an alternative for you to obtain a stay in Germany if your 3 years staying together with a spouse isn't due? Ay. So I think that it would depend on the kind of Ausbildung. So yeah, that if the 3 years isn't due, that means that automatically you have no right to stay in Germany according to German law, because the reason in TIAOBA acronym no, the reason does not exist anymore, which would be marriage, right? So OBA marriage, you have to stay together for at least 3 years for you and sana wankasa wabetiminya wo nkrata for yourself. But 3 years, so yeah, that means according to German law, no, it was back. However, it was certain situation be a bit me stay. Ausbildung says it's not strong enough because we'll be a bit me Ausbildung. However, because of recent times, it depending on kind of Ausbildung now. For example, involved in this Pflege Ausbildung, they are trying to. Because way, so that could help. So that's what I'm saying. Say a bit depending on the type of Ausbildung. Otherwise, if there's any form of abuse, then you could be standing for a no exception for you to get one casa own like residence for yourself without marriage. Yeah. Ancient Jonah says, is it compulsory to learn or speak German language before you get better job, or you can work as normal residents? You can always work as normal residents. Only most of the jobs now, a good paying, you will be very okay, needs the German. That's just it. Except there was some kind of qualifications. For example, you're an engineer or you're an IT person. IT for more chroma say by majority. You don't they work hand almost 90 to 100% in English. IT for until here German no. Almost blue card, German EU blue card no, like almost so far. So it depends on what field you are in. So when new qualification be there, then it will be difficult to get normal jobs like normal residents, because don't forget, the normal residents, they speak German and you don't. So in the end, that's what they have over you. Yeah.
Aisha, may Bob voice note to be so clear, mom. I mean, why?
All right.
Good evening. Aisha, good evening. Because say, Sister Aisha say, they say problem what Germany come have say or Pamu Messia Bonting scene. Because say nka Sister Aisha no ɛwɔ afuturo bi a otu kyerɛ yɛ sɛ ebi a sɛ wo ne wo yere anaasɛ wo kunu te a mmoa bi sei wɔ hɔnom a aban nso betumi aboa wo. Kame ayɛ sɛ bebree naa anim ɛna address na akɔtɔ baabi ɛka ho na ɛde saa problem wei nyinaa ɛba nti ka anaa aban no ntumi nso mu pɛ sɛ ɛno nso ɔkyerɛ mu kakra ma me da ase.
DJ Nyami, to get into the last part, no, break here, so I didn't get that part. Odu baby or say Mboabi wohoa Montiasia. I think say
Eba.
Debbie.
Oh yes. Mmoa bi sei wɔ hɔnom a aban nso betumi aboa wo. Kame ayɛ sɛ bebree naa anim ɛna address na akɔtɔ baabi ɛka ho na ɛde saa problem wei nyinaa ɛba nti ka Sister Aisha betumi atu fo ɛwɔ ho sɛ ebi a sɛ wo ne wo partner no te wo ne nyinaa de address no bɔ mu a ebetumi aboa aban de betumi asɔ mu anaa aban no ntumi nso mu pɛ sɛ ɛno nso ɔkyerɛ mu kakra ma me da ase.
What ananya clear still?
Yeah, yeah. So I think it's a very big problem. I know about this this case most of the times where for I know and mostly in all these problems, so that not all, most of problems were esikasem. Esikasem na the most of problems we ba. Obema feel say oh be person me obi ohonoma or the half of the partner na if they are buying a because or no person or between no I be to buy so but still don't expect to say a buying can near the mama men on no coffee and buy into no soon be and bibisa so and no cat problems now. However, only work not boom. Someone worry officially. More worry. More ya tro you can say. Ya file or say a book must more worry. And at Germany hands were accepted same more warrior. So Obama Ejuma, for example, depending on how much Obama enya. So Obama Nisikanunya was sure there were benefits be honoma family no omunya because the idea is say Obama ninya enough money also to me share the family no. Sanity. The only benefit amobenya every day would be the kindergarten and the will be anya. But otherwise, no, we see kind of cost to do baby. It was a woo now will take care of the family. However, say Bema Bakopene ye Jumana Sikane and cost road to Sessena like I was a year. Ube to me I apply depending on the status, job center, social amt, depending on so Okuta Krata and Sonkuta Krata, there were 2 offices or me in charge for Omo on Krata and Omo if you know more process your on Krata. Inti yes, and I'm about check him household income. So we a family of 3, Papa, Mommy, and Yakola. You better say, okay, Papa no kwa ejuma, ahi no di befi. Is the money enough for 3 no? Omo said no, the money isn't enough for 3 now. Then you can file na abino atopi apamao. Or better pay up mamo to make sure say you are on that level where you have enough it's taking care of you. Samu mienu so na mo ye adwuma however samu koba na mo de musika ne bom still enkosora eno nso sa mo betimi apply na ya mamo. Se unya job center kra sika na social amta because yemfa ne se musika na mo nya ne enough still betimi apply for Wohngeld from Wohnungsamt and no omo in charge strictly of accommodation. Yemfa ne se baby a wote no maybe mutia be 800 mutitifi musike mu a musika kakakra because inti first no ye omo job center ni social amt no so who apply on here reject too because you see musika no apart baby I was say yes support mo no munya sa rejection mo betimi apply for Wohnungsamt so for Wohngeld no or share ahia mutia titifi musika mo no atop up amamo na mo timi de chamo accommodation to whichever way no ubenya top up this so that you'll be able to take care of the family. But I think so maybe you don't want to say so mo feel say so the address to baby no Jessica wo hono because abayin hwe no na abayin hwe I mean on obema ni je aban sika na oba ne nso ene nkola ne ti baby je aban sika. That's the idea. Omo feel so munya sika more. But however, no so omo betina bomo a ono omo apply ya sika na omunya, and they would get the same thing or even more. But maybe no money and so just to educate people on that. And who you do address better baby like I said. So far as mo ye juma se musika ni nkwa ni nkwa de better pay up mama. Mo apply be mo benya mo top up inti yeah. Mo try some be keep the family together instead of no na den sense be brain aba. Yeah.
Wow. I think sir na problem in kitchen e koso e wo me no ya esa topic with about check but say per time na ye discuss bio ma be interviews for pa this time the issue be briaba awarefo ne sika semene nkola sika ne fie sika ne child support ne we na yenye savings bi anso ma the brain anya service bi anso ma ye money ade. But before that, na say last me bisa o menim say me bisa o dia. And maybe say bi university wo Germany no e free.
Yeah. Public universities. Public universities are free. It doesn't mean say unti kase unti ashe kra. Public universities here are tuition free. In tuition.
Okay.
However, every semester we have 2 semesters in a year. Every semester, which is about 6 months, no, you pay about, I think say now it's about 300 euros. That is no your friend semester fee, no social fee ni bibia o make cover with ticket and so in the past, no, now you get unya ticket enroll as students your amount ticket out me drive ultimately use the train no across the whole state. It is a kasasi cano because say Germany how train ticket by yourself is very expensive. Like me ko ejuma hayabano, you would pay like 100 euros for tickets for a month. Inti almost subsidizing my students no from that 300 euros now unya ticket unya some benefit from campus ultimately did you a campus mensa eduane subsidized utia maybe for eduane 3 euro eduane akwa bontani nisa, and that's the only fee I would hear per semester.
That is free, but not free, sir.
Free, like tuition the name. Mami for UK, for example. UK, for Uko school UK, Obetia tuition, which some universities pay between 10 to 12,000 pounds or more. Now what's saying to your social fee, Nasan Kaho. By the end, maybe number for a year, no number 15,000 pounds. Whereas Germany, no, tuition fee in New York 300 for the social fee, no, which is your ticket now, the whole around, look baby our pen, and no now, yeah. So you pay social fee, but there's no tuition.
Yeah. Okay. So now maybe that way because my few interviews be on child support near there no. In Colano, Sikani at the end of the way, I sank a CBB momo for that chenny at the end. Yem be brena yanyasa. You just canna, ye refuse a sit down be a property, be a baby will fear and I say, dear Honyama. You send Colani there. I don't better 1 2 be a momo as in Tadibiana, but ye say we be there for more that chain. Oh, worry Bruni at the same hall. I brought Bruni away at the sense. Oh, I Bruni, Bruni. Mobano Bakato say child support in the boom. And I want to say, okay, save me 2 or becoming so do 18, save him or do 18 near there. It's Mika say, be our bank card, no sick. Also, son of your multimity or Monco Bomb Brano. Meaning say, the any day. I can't do 18 years and I found about hustle. It means say was our plan no more.
So I think said the different years. I don't know. So OBS here. In my case, say it's kind of just money they are giving to you. I had to work so monthly. It is a who decide this will save. Yeah, that's totally fine. You can do that, right? However, because here in Germany, tuition is free. Oko primary school free, oko JHS free, oko SS free, oko university free, also be PhD na be free. Unti your school fees. However, maybe now would say, for example, would Berlin, and I will ban up school or Hamburg University. Unti hono na problem ne wano. Unti your school fees, but so na hostel. Into the hostel can eda wo so. So when you scholarship no de kwa hostel no na big tia. Eduani obedi so da also. Unti hono no na saving comes in no. Hono na unhi esike bi down. But it depends also on income class. So what only we can ho na se munya musika no I was say do level be but enche den do level no ma aban ebe support you. For middle income people no and below middle income no. Germany you'll be a friend no BAföG. Sorry, BAföG need to say scholarship. By now by the middle class families. And to be apply to buy the mouse every month out the shown, for example. So and also I want to maybe for and saving up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I be concerning me unsuo na me unsuo but pension be no na. Okay, say be concerning two things we ensure child support and child benefit. Yeah, we be sir.
Maybe yeah.
Another time I come much into it, but child support and child benefit. That was Germany.
Child support, child benefit. Is it two different things?
Some say two different things. So abani was kebi oma akola no. And our papa no was kebi odema akola na nyesa.
No, Unterhalt. Okay. Yeah, so so child support, kindergarten. Like I said, obianya. My
about the pension commercial break or no monsieur bra. You try Aisha na ombra back enche be pomba me bisa no quick with me confirm me no man kasa sa dey way up and down child support child benefit na we can we see na support enti ene e be share rights do women have more rights than in Germany than men ya kind of asem more questions by mo bisa more other questions mo bisa enti we ne other way I mean nkofo akasa me bisa no because ono nim more of him ran no ntina me bisa no so na be ya obetimi a cheche mu ye enti me bisa no no so fa na adwe nkyere emra no nkyere mu ye this child benefit child support ni ade e dey misunderstanding by sisika nkorasika we sisika we ba ese obia ne de eni ntina me bisa no nti yenko back to Aisha na me bisa no Aisha welcome back nti cheche
yeah nti child support kindergarten no and no kindergarten mobia and American it doesn't matter oko ejuma here unya obi anya kindergarten I don't know about how much is it so much 250 euros before it was 219 so much depending on how many children I will want I think from first second from the third child you get more into first second we are 250 every month third child from the third child you get more it goes up good into sesikawe obi anya there's no point in fighting about Sesikawe because say raise your color. I mean, mobeti your family. Mobeti say okay, why na sikanonya? It makes sense. They say me saying me kuno. We don't have to think about kindergarten. It just comes straight to me. Me kuno be say me kindergarten because in the end no. Me na me call abontia me who be a meto ama color no. So you know, but it depends on how our family ni na. Into no be and then there's the Unterhalt. Unterhalt no. It is for parents who are not married. So what worry officially now when you kunu netia obema ni ntia Unterhalt emo bano ana obani ntia Unterhalt emo obema no and Unterhalt in such a way say and child benefits na mokan it's such a way say send bema ni netia all the time if obema ni netifie na ehwe nkola no and ma me ni ko ejuma no nya mo a Mami nebetua ma bema no. So that's how it is. And yes, I am bare mad, but you know, mostly in bare man, the quadraman and ban and raising calamity no mutiano. Aha. So if you're married, you don't pay that. Obi and Chiasadi we mat ne partner. But some more worry, Obia tene baby, some more worry and that's a multi-bomoa as partners. I'm raising colana. You don't pay unterhalt. Utia only when we are partners, but wait to her, moon team boom. And no honor no na back, was a back, etia ma, you know, omobe calculate amount. I think say it gets expensive after 4 years. After 4 years, no, kind of coin in the beginning and also sign be mutia 150, 200 euros a month. Okay. Now we just say sikano ama aka ho na ye raise your colana. Say unni if you're not in the position I'll be to meet you, for example, unni ejuma. Of course, I buy in Joe because unni ejuma buy. Ti a buying bit you say sika we ama obeboa no sama ko sise ubenye ejuma unni ejuma betiaka. That's how it works. Unni ejuma dia banye chiama oni na omo budget back. But so so far as you don't pay unterhalt. So that's how it is, like generally.
Coming up baby from next week. Now I also can say wait separate ways. But because of you say a dime be a more banning a dime free, never man fat in a home. Into more honor system, no crata, no mancasano, omonia worry for. Sanya man your problem be a echo against here na because Germany mrana Germany for no kasano omu nimse mono moya warefo. Yes, say a common war meboa.
Yeah, very common. And I think now they don't understand it. That's why, yeah.
I think we should me also may build a point, but because many of will be a casa, so I have nyama esemi bisa. So delve into it me a stress angle now. We have to separate ways here, wife for, but because the benefits, wait here. A buying him into wage, a bema banning and man dining free. The bema never sneak if you know what's not in time. Buying in almost system, no, almost names are dewy. Japan is sano, a hard dream, and then a higher one, and then a problem. It's the end casadiano.
Okay.
But before I make that on the time, I swaka 2 minutes in my phone. Voice notes be about late, but so the main picking up. Yami aduma next week Thursday. I shall be from 6 to 7 1 hour. 2 questions be for Brantem. Yankwe.
DJ Nyame ubetiman patro increase kakra, it's low.
Sisi yeah, and I mean started.
Patro starting now mean because the voice near low.
Eba.
Very low.
Wow. Okay, I mean check. Oh, I know your thing. I mean, hold on.
Yeah, now.
Hold on.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Senior Juma Moye. I shall read a suggestion I'm day ba. Say, what Germany I would need more about German, what she more about it and home. Can I suggest say ubenya a better possible so benya business number beer. Ubetimi dia to hanom na ye pay information bi ye pese ye bi so so ye hu kwan e be fa so aye no ubetimi e de ato hanom na say voicemail and say message bi e betimi ade asendo na e bia unni time kra na ubetimi ayi da ba ko bi ato ha sa da na de be reply obia and say sa da na be read obia message na obia so ensa beka and reply me that's it.
Okay, I will work on that. I will work on that. But for the meantime, whatever a year more, you can send it to DJ Nyame. Like who more voice notes there, you can always send it through him. I offer a Mame and I reply. So for the meantime, now I think we should stick to that and see. I would work on make a semenya number be a meet media yes jumano. I'm why? Okay.
Yo, Aisha. So the American no yebe share
Next week.
na our phone na do na no. Ye nim say koso. Wait here na say separation. Omo come say wait here because of benefit. Na if we say untia we in some dey doorso but anasa anyama we aye no bebre na no yebe hwe how I dey brain. Na yemma dachi. Benefit, uji credit, brony on charge free o. Ani brony. Obacha wade but we enjoy this here about gin in the professional way. Or in the professional way, o pension money and dey bi no onim dey or be jeje. Nti I say enhwe sa angle no enhwe ya benefit so bibia benefit minimum go bi so omo tu kwa abrochi obo na adwuma no on government on pay government ni hwe nti such person the obeke bia no ne nsaka me boa obi wo ha me fa say UK and Germany mpo no wono nji benefit bia o kasa obesesa ni nuanu aba 10 kra na ye be mo nyina aba because on government ni sika ono no tualis o ye adwuma na in business tua bibia taxes bibia such person o kasa o ma invitation Omukwa no gidi because of your taxes no on just benefit be and few more. But yeah, I did benefits here. Yeah.
Usually, yeah. Oje benefit crown to me invite you.
You go pay connection man make it take my sister come. Aisha, me da sabe passing through SBTV Africa. So I mean, more questions we on baby son nyame ado next week Thursday. Tap subscribe to the channel. Send me about live. I'll be your notification. Inti one mia we no so I go be message nyama bebre free education. Ku tro we nyina, wo hwe we nyina na wo be hu ne ekoso Germany. We are benfu not on so nim grounds. Or a social worker or a immigration expert. Aja me da say then I work.
Yeah, so I think next week Naja yakoye nim. So at least for him what we will talk about next week until at least prepare more questions now, then we'll take it from there. Otherwise, I wish you'll be all the best and like I said, with the number, no, I'll work on it. But for the meantime, if you have any questions, if you can't write me an email. Send it through DJ Nyame. Send your voice notes, man. May reply nicely, and then I would then you would have it. Okay.
Yeah, you was starting na per chip. And I enter chip now.
Oh, and I make sure me bomb de na ma pe chip bi na me de me wo phone bi da ha se na nka na me de ashim na ya share. Why? I'll work on it. Yeah.
And I got that part the on the view.
Well, that's the thing. Send me so now say my reply messages no on time. I'm one of my say and I on reply so I have to be strategic about it. Yeah.
Okay, you get the same. Then later on, you can.
We'll see.
You can respond to.
But for now, DJ Nyame is there for you. Send him everything. He will send it to me.
Hey, Aisha, that's so be passing through SBTV Africa. Ebusiafo, me time aso me damaze bo share SBTV Africa. Nyame adoma. China me ne lawyer Wisdom Akaho Wiseman Solicitors. Wiseman Solicitors UK. And you be the UK nkomo Friday 5:30. Enti me aso UK. Nyame adoma next week Thursday na the Aisha ba Germany. Yeah, kra na me de other countries. Me ko Australia so. Me ko na yes this education abramo madam ase mo amhwe nyina no madam ase Isaac ahemfo me da ase mama tumfo me da ase men's farm me da ase Entry Jonas me da ase Winifred o the din ba comment me ambo a how bridge se me ambo ni yeso a just say Mike Hammer, Simple Boba, Gideon Mate, Kwame Brobe, Nana King Osei, Millicent Adu, Winifred Ajimai, Silvanos Nuchuga, Vida Soma, Entry Jonas, okay, Rebecca Mweni, Paul Mensah. Big shout out to you. Esther Udai, Erica Mankwa, Vida Yeboa, Augustine Adai, Solomon Anani. But I'm going to show SBTV Africa, the voice of the community. Up next, videos in the release be brain to share. Me signing out another one, like a page, you know, na share, na click on Adoma, send a live, I'll be your notification. Madam production team, I say, DJ click share on Natina. My numbers now on the DBA, I'll show me videos now, +2332447909002, and I say +2332406778898. Usha Mokoma, Kasada, 2 na majisu 2. So,